All right, let's head back upstairs and Jack Nolan to the loft. Jack.
Thanks, Fahid. Business on the Front Lines, an MBA-level course, has become a mainstay of Notre Dame's Mendoza College of Business. Named as one of the top 10 most innovative business classes by Forbes, Business on the Front Lines takes students to countries trying to rebuild their economies after war or violent conflict. The aim is to examine the role of business as these countries attempt to restart their economic growth, to pull their populations out of poverty and stabilize society. Joining us now on the Notre Dame Day video hotline is Business on the Front Lines founder and Rhodes Scholar Viva Bartkus. Viva, welcome to Notre Dame Day.
Oh, it's an honor to join you.
Business on the Front Lines just hit its 10-year anniversary. What was your vision when you originally started the course?
Learning how better to rebuild societies ravaged by war is really one of the great challenges of the 21st century. Doing so while not forgetting the human dignity of a good day's work is what makes this initiative so uniquely Notre Dame. So the question then became, how do we harness the dynamism, the energy, the creativity of business in rebuilding war-torn societies? And that's how Business on the Front Lines started.
Can you name some of the countries that students have traveled to engage in this course?
All Business on the Front Line students and teams work on business and peace-related projects with local partners in the field. Over the years, we've partnered with international humanitarian organizations, multinational corporations, and even the local Catholic Church in 40 projects with 15 partners in 25 countries. All these organizations share a deep commitment to peace, yet many lack the business skills that are really needed to launch or relaunch markets and businesses. That's where our students come in. So this year, we served in Guatemala, Uganda, Brazil, Colombia, and Palestine.
Wow. Is there a specific outcome of some of the issues that your students have worked on that you are most proud of or most impressed with?
I'd love to share with you this year's Team Colombia's project. Colombia just emerged from over 50 years of civil war against the FARC guerrillas. One of the great challenges of the peace accords is how do you reincorporate the FARC ex-combatants after 2 generations of war back into Colombian society and the Colombian economy? For that, they need jobs. And our team worked on just that challenge with 2 local partners, the Foundation for Ideas for Peace in Bogota and the Javeriana University in Cali. Our team worked on a pilot project to help build up agricultural enterprises around cash crops like coffee. But we also worked on vocational trades for the FARC ex-combatants, things like truck driving, welding, and carpentry. Now, if Business on the Front Lines, through these business initiatives, can contribute even a small amount to the Colombia's transition to peace, well, then we will have considered it an honor to serve. All in all, because of the over 40 projects we've done around the world, by some estimates, thousands of people now have jobs who would not otherwise have been employed.
That is impressive. And certainly, I think we would all hope that soon we wouldn't even need your course. But as you look around the world, we seem to be having more conflict rather than less conflict. So as you look ahead for the next 10 years, what additional impacts are you hoping for from this course of study?
In its commitment to serve those most vulnerable after conflict, in many ways, Business on the Front Lines is living out the mission that Father Soren established for this great university, that we become a force for good in this country, and we would add, and in the world beyond. So my vision in 10 years' time is that Business on the Front Lines becomes the foremost forum for all organizations, no matter how diverse, to work together to rebuild war-torn societies before they tip back into conflict. And along the way, as I always emphasize with my Business on the Frontline students, that we never, ever underestimate the human dignity associated with a good day's work, particularly for those who've come through conflict.
Viva, thank you so much for speaking with us today. Congratulations on 10 years of incredible work with Business on the Front Lines. Thank you again.